Hello everyone. After drawing the floor plan, I want to talk about the architectural drawing conventions. Architectural drawing conventions are the standard guidelines used to represent architecture and building components within drawings. These conventions include dimensions, line widths, line types, and so on. First, we are going to talk about dimensions. Currently, the dimension looks like this. That's not what we want, so we need to update it. The dimension scale is displayed in the drop-down list of the Annotation panel. Click it. The Dimension Scale Manager will pop up. Or we can type D, Enter, same window. We can either modify the standard one or create a new dimension scale. Here, I'm going to create a new scale. Name it Architecture. No change on the others. Continue. This is a copy of the standard scale. We need to change it. Let's start with the symbols and arrows tab. Change the arrowheads to architectural tick, which is usually used in architectural drawings. We can see what it looks like in the preview. The arrow size is this one. I'm going to use 4 inches. Enter. It becomes crazy now, but when we complete the change, it will be fine. Go to the Text tab. Text style. By clicking the little button, we can change the text style. Let's change the font. The rest is fine for me. Apply. Close. We can set up the text color. We can choose any of them, but it's better to go with by layer. By layer means the color will be determined by the dimension layer. Text height. 4 inches. Enter. Here we have text placement. We can want to change the vertical to the above. The horizontal is okay as centered. Offset from dim line means the space between the text and the dim line. I like to go with 2 inches. Enter. And change the text alignment to the aligned with dimension line. Go to the Primary Units tab. Change the unit format to architectural. Precision. This one, 0 foot, 0 inch. The rest is fine. Then go to the Lines tab for a couple of changes. We can change the line color to any of these ones, but I suggest leaving it as by layer. And same with line type and line width. Extend beyond ticks is talking about this part. I like to go with 3 inches. Enter. Extend beyond dim lines is this part. 3 inches. Enter. Offset from origin is the space between an object and its dimension. 3 inches. Enter. Okay? Close. Click this button to add dimensions. Alt-Tab DIM. Enter. If we made windows, doors, or interior walls, we should use the midpoint of them. This way, I like to go with 2 feet. No midpoint here. Press the EIC key to access the dimension command. Build a line from here to here. DIM. Enter. Find the midpoint. But click at the cross of the 2 green dashed lines. Continue. Draw a line here. Enter. We also want to have dimensions for these parts and for the whole side. DIM. Enter. Three feet. Enter. Four feet. Enter. I'm going to draw dimensions for the other sides quickly. Generally, the dimensions of details are least close to the plan. The dimension of the side is at the outmost place. Next, we are going to draw section cuts through the floor plan. The first thing we need to do is to decide where to stand. Draw a line. We can cut section here and look toward this way. Or we can cut section here, look toward this way. I think this is better. In our plan, I'm going to draw two section cuts. The second one is here. Look toward this direction. Copy and paste the section cut symbols from our CAD block file. And move them to their places. Trim them. Double-click this to access the block editor. OK? And double-click this text. Change it to A. Click the space to access the text editor. Close the block editor. Save the change. And change this one to B. Next, we are going to work on the drawing name, scale, scale bar, and north point. Draw a line from this corner, 5 feet. Then 35 feet. Enter, and enter. Copy this text. Double-click it to access the text editor. Replace the text. If your text box is as narrow as mine, click this little thing to enlarge it. Generally, the drawing name should be bigger than the other text. "10 inches. Bold. No underline. And scale? Leave it blank now. We'll fill it out later. 6 inches. No board. Adjust it. Delete this line. Then, we can copy and paste the scale bar and north point from our CAD block file. Next, we are going to add a hatch pattern to the floor plan to identify the walls. Click this button, or type H, enter. We can choose a pattern here. Click this arrow for more options. Let's go with this one. Then click inside of the walls. Enter. If we click Hatch now, we can edit it. For example, we can update the scale. 15. Enter. Change the angle. 45. Enter. That's possibly not a good idea. We can change to the other patterns if we want. I'm going to go with the first one. Close Hatch Editor.